Welcome back, fellow gamers. We are continuing right where we left off, and this is complimentary. So I'm trying to see how I feel about complimentary, but I don't know. It seems to be, I'm not the biggest fan of this. So I use vibrant shaders normally, and I have some edits that I did in there. I kind of like this a little bit better. Like color wise, the color to me looks a little better. I don't like the fog. So this city kind of has a problem, right? It's not done. That's the first issue. Yeah, that's the first issue. It's just not done. The second issue is this city doesn't have a food source. So I'm debating on what to do for food, right? So I gotta put down, so I'm thinking we're gonna put a automatic farming system over here, use villagers to get that done. And I'm thinking about this area here, like about up to here, just take it and make it all wheat. Like a nice wheat field I think would be nice. So I'm not sure if I'll do this one today because I'll have to do some landscaping, but we're definitely going to go ahead and build a automatic villager farm. All right, we are back and time to fix the food issue. But before that, this took way too long to do. I figured let me go around and put this whole area in wheat. I thought it was going to look really nice. I don't dislike it. I think it's a nice little backdraft to have like for the areas, because once you're running around here, you'll see all that wheat fields. And I'm thinking like I should go around there and do something here. Maybe some custom trees would be nice. But yeah, that's the wheat field. But you know that's not enough for a food farm, right? We got to build a real food farm. So I'm thinking we're going to do some of the villagers and yeah, do a villager setup, a villager farm here. And do I have enough space here? I do. And then we'll take it up and I'll do that twice. Oh, you didn't see me miss that. So one over there, that should give me enough food, a massive storage platform. And as usual, we'll put in a building. And then that's going to leave me with not a lot of space to do stuff. So maybe do some greeneries over here. I'll do some greeneries over there and something here. So after we build this food farm, we have 3 little spots to do stuff in to finish this island. And I'll be honest with you, it's looking really good. I really do like how this is coming out so far. Yeah, I do like how this look at the fields. Everything is looking really good. I really do enjoy this a little bit. I really do enjoy this. This is really good. Every little thing just coming out. Yeah, I love this. I like this a lot. My little city, look at it. I love this so much. But yeah, let's get the food farm going. And it's going to be a simple design. All right, so this is the design we're looking at pretty much. All right, so I'm thinking we're gonna have a villager standing here and another villager farming over here. Yeah, this way we should be good. Hold up, let me put these down. All right, so this is the setup, right? We're gonna have a real minecart hopper running at the bottom here, and that's gonna pick up all the items for us. We're gonna have a villager here that they're gonna throw items into, and I'm gonna send all these items up here and store them over here. We have some item coming this turn to bone meal, and the other items gonna be stored. I'm gonna have a crafter. I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff going on just to get me, you know, everything I need. So, but yeah, this is what I'm looking at here. I just need villagers. So I gotta go find 2 villagers from somewhere and try and bring them over here, get them breeding, everything like that. All right, so let me go look for some villagers. It's time for me to put on some replays so you guys can see them building, and we'll be back because I need 8 villagers. Yeah, I gotta go look for that though. All right, so we have been busy. So far, I put on 2 farms and I'm doing a 4-level system, right? So you have carrots, potato, beetroot, and wheat. And as you can see, the way it works is that you put a farmer inside, you put a guy here. I forgot to remove this, but I'm using honey blocks because you could throw blocks on top of honey and they sink in, and the hopper should pick them up before these guys do. Yeah, so the hopper should pick them up before these guys do, and it should send them into the storage system here, which I still gotta build. And as you can see, it's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. Like the time it took me to build this one to this one, yeah, we are doing good. I didn't put any of this in here. So yeah, I love that. And I think we're getting bone meal because these guys are putting seeds in here and then it drops and then these real hopper picks it up. Because when I was testing this out, I realized that a bunch of items would just like end up hanging up in the world. So putting rails down picks all that up, which is awesome. So this is going to be the design for the farm we're doing. And like I said, as you can see, I got a lot of food coming in. I'm going to put put one of these down because I'm getting way too much food right now. I don't want this to fill up. And I went and made a bunch of golden carrots with what I had here. So it's been great. I actually have to go ahead and set up a little bit a nano farming system over here so I can actually get all the farming resource I need. It doesn't work the way I expected it to, but it works. So it's full of bone meal and you could farm any one of those crops in there. But it's not automatic. It's pretty semi-automatic. It's fast, but you have to do a lot of work yourself. So this is that part of it. Now I gotta start storage system. And you know, as we can see the rates we're gonna get, I want a lot of storage. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. But yeah, let me actually go ahead and try this out and see how we're gonna go ahead and get this whole storage system set up. And I wanna have some of these things be not composted, but I wanna have some of these resources, like for example, wheat. I want to get turned straight to bread. Seeds, I want seeds to become bone meal. I might do the same for beetroot, because what am I gonna do with beetroot? Potatoes, honestly, I'm just gonna let it be and then compost the rest. Same thing with carrots. Now we could use the carrots to make golden carrots because you know we got a pretty good gold farm, and that could be the food of choice. I'm going through my food box and I just got a lot of miscellaneous food I want to eat out. I know I could just throw it away, like just, you know, get rid of it that way, but I kind of wanna, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I just want to make sure I eat it. We'll eat all of it. It's a lot of food, but we'll eat all of it. Let me go ahead and start building the storage system. We should be good to put a facade in this. All right, so we have our food farm pretty much set up actually. It's really good. I like this. This is actually really nice. So it's all set up, fully automated. We should just have food coming in. And I was having so much food coming in that I started composting everything because I didn't want to run like into a situation where I have like extra stuff. Like I didn't want it to overflow and then cause, you know, issues. So yeah, I had to set up a little composting system just to get rid of everything. As you can see, we've gotten this much bone meal just from this farm. But yeah, so that is running. Now it's just how to make this look nice, and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna take a page from this book over here and kind of try and do the exact same thing. My storage is just getting messed up. I cleaned up a lot, but it's just not staying clean. So as I was building this, I had an idea of doing something with this here, but they're not even, so I might just cover them up. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. So for this, let me start off by doing what I normally do with these type of builds, is just put a box in it. And I like to be a little, we'll do it here. So it's pretty close and it's only one away from it. There? Yeah, like that. So let's start this out by putting a box around it and we'll see how I feel about it. So we have the box in place, but as you can see, it's just a box, right? This is kind of how I start on my build. I think I messed that up. Hold on. Yep, I gotta make this one bigger and that the same, obviously, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this match this, just like this. So now both sides look the same. See, it's all done. Yay! Magic! Yay! It magically fixed itself. No, but yeah. So the box is done. Now I'm gonna put some quartz in here. I don't know what to do with this yet. We'll figure something out. You know what I haven't used? No, let's not mess stuff up. Let's get some blocks. We're gonna come and let's go up like this. All right, so we have the two lines in. I'm gonna put most likely stairs at the bottom, or I might just leave it. I'm not sure yet. But what I am thinking I would like to do is maybe expose the villagers. So from here, right, I could do, I don't know, maybe grab some sea lanterns and put sea lanterns here and just open up here a little bit. And then maybe, just maybe, if I put this here and do the same on this side, then cover back up this, some lights, it might look good. You know what? I might have to lower it a little bit because the eye line is going to be terrible. You know what? No, we're going to leave this level, bring this down maybe one. All right, so if you're down here, it still looks terrible. How about that? Does that look better? It does not. I'm struggling. So these are the issues I have with building and that takes me the most time to do. Okay, what about, nope, that still looks terrible. Oi, this is not gonna be good at all. I don't think anything I come up with so far even looks slightly good. Okay, that's not terrible, but that's not good. All right, there we go. That still looks terrible, but it's a start. Hopefully, you know, once I do 4 more, it looks like a mouth actually, like it's about to talk. Hopefully when I get to the top, it looks better. I don't know, we'll see. If not, I'll cover it back up and make it smaller maybe. But you know what? Let me go ahead and just play around with this for a little bit more and see how I feel about this little mouth I'm building over here. Really not sure. Yeah, let me think about this a little bit more and see how we feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this. The design kind of sucks. Let me see. Let me think. Okay. So it no longer looks like a face, so it's starting to look a little better. I think I like this. I like this design. This came out a lot better. I put a top on it too to see how that looks. I think I'm gonna do the same thing on all sides. And then maybe what I should do is, let me see. What if you grab like some item frames and then you just say which one is this? I think this is carrots, right? I could do like carrots over here. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna look properly. Wait, I can remove the item frames, can't I? Like this. Come on. Yeah, I gotta figure out how we remove item frames. I think we have a way to hide it. I saw it somewhere in my mod list, just don't know where it is. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. But yeah, I was thinking about just putting item frames here, but I don't think that's gonna work out. But I do like this for the most part. It's much simpler than my other ones. I think all these designs are a little bit more complicated, but I do like how that looks simple. So I just gotta do it on all 4 sides, and we should have a pretty much the farm part set up. I just gotta do the storage next, and I just haven't gotten there yet. I haven't decided what I'll do with this one. I think I want to show off. Some of the storage. Maybe show the chest off and then close the rest. I want to figure out how to keep these water flow from being like exposed, from being, what's the word, covered up. And I gotta move this over because this is not centered, and that's gonna be an issue in itself. But yeah, I do like the fact that we got this idea this came up well. This looks pretty good. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. See, cause like here, it's a level thing, because right now we're looking down, we're looking up, so we're not really seeing what the farms are doing. But if we're on the same level as the farms, it looks good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I wish it looks good from the bottom, but it looks good from the top, which is fine. I don't know, my sound is weird. But yeah, let me go ahead and do some more building, and I'll come back once we finish building this up. This is what we're looking at right now, and that's really nice. It still has a little work to do, but I think it looks better than it did before. And I did this design on 3 sides to kind of mirror it a little bit, because I think that would be a little better, while leaving this side a little open. And I also kind of center it up top. You know, only 2 of it works. 1 is just for show, but that should make it a little bit better, a little bit more center here. Yeah, that's everything. It's pretty much, this farm functionally is done. So we can start running stuff to the storage system. And I know we have a lot of stuff to send to the storage system. I need to put an official way in. There you go. We got some stuff there. I took this off before I log off last night. Over here should have a decent amount too. Yeah, I will keep that going. Now it's time to do something in the middle here, and I'm not sure what I want to do. So I'm thinking like normal design, right? We're gonna start off again with a little box. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some blocks coming up. Now, what I want to do with this one, I really don't know what to do. This whole design, as you can tell, I have nothing planned for this one. I haven't planned any design up except for the farm itself. So I don't know what anything is supposed to look like, what I want it to look like, or anything. Usually I have a few rough drafts of what I want my things to look like, but this time I have nothing like that. So since it's like this, right, I'm thinking maybe we go ahead and just remove this a little bit. Let's take this down by 1 and replace that with quartz. You know what, let's make it 2. 2 feels better. And then just add like stairways. All right, so my little head is coming up with ideas. This might not be a bad look, but I just do like this, encase it, and you know, just a lot of blocks like this across, right? So it kind of looks terrible as a wall. It's too flat. So I'm thinking we could do this. It's just too flat. It looks way too flat to be decent. You know what? Let's actually take this all the way to the end, and then that should make it look a little better, I hope. So this feels too flat, a wall. So I gotta do something about that. I can't push this back anymore because it's right here. And I want to be able to get access to these guys pretty easily. So I'm not sure. How do I create a little bit of like difference here? What if we put some lights here? Something a little different. No, that wall is still too flat, isn't it? I thought I had this. I thought this would have been done. I think what I'm gonna have to do is maybe replace this with the blackstone I've been using for everything else, and then use the quartz as a way to outline it or highlight it, what you want to. All right, let's go back to the drawing board and I'll come back. All right, so I finally came up with something I kind of like. So this way, this doesn't look as flat as it did before, but it, you know, it comes out pretty decent. Yes, I think this is pretty, I like this a lot better. So we're gonna go with that as the front. I'm thinking these sides, honestly, I don't know, I might just down flat. So yeah, I think that might be the best. I think that's gonna work. We'll see how much I'll feel about this. Right, so I think we have a design. This is what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna keep the back and side pretty plain, because let's be honest, the back of the building, nobody's gonna see the back of these. They're only gonna see the front. That's all that's important. So what I gotta do now is just make sure that, yeah, this is pretty much done. I just gotta set up the sorting system. And I didn't really add a service area for this thing. I do have a hole here. I won't really call it a service area. As you see, there's no way across. So we can just do something like this and maybe call this the service area. I really need to do things better. See, there's not much space back here. Yeah, everything is just exact. So the only thing left for me to do now is to go ahead and replace these, because let's be honest, stone is a little too lame and I haven't used stone anywhere else, so I gotta replace it. So as the last thing for me to do now is replace all these stone blocks with the terracotta, and then we should be able to wrap this up. All right, so now we are pretty much done with this build. Everything is all set up. It's pretty much ready to go. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I do not think it looks that bad. If you're looking from the ground, I think it's pretty good ground level. With these little alleys, I got a bunch of holes stuck again inside. But yeah, I think this looks really good when you look at it from the ground level, right? I don't see any reason not to like this. Now, the only thing left to do is to kind of ruin it. And you guys have seen me do that 100 times. So we're not going to spend too much time just going through that. I'm just going to poke some holes, put some leaves, put some other stuff on it, and then call it a day. I think that's all it needs. And then we got to figure out what we do with this area. I have this area here. I have this area. I also have this little space here. I might just put like a little tower here and leave the villagers. And then I have over here. And I'm not sure what to do with over here. So any ideas, suggestions you have, let me know. I still got some paths to do here, which we'll take care of later. I think it's time we go ahead now and get this building up to standard, because it doesn't look like the other old buildings. So let's go do this. All right, so we are done. And it is, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not excited about this one. I'm just not very excited about it. It looks like it's, you know, it's working. It does what it needs to do. I still gotta do the road here and stuff like that, but I think we're pretty much done. But I do like how this village is coming along on the street level. So you just look at it as you run through, it looks really nice. And you put some shaders on and you run through it. Oh, this is good. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is kind of what I envisioned the city to be. You have no idea how long I've wanted to do something like this. Like a full city build where it's actually a complete build. And I'm so close to being finished that this looks amazing and I love it. But it's starting to look really good no matter where you go as you run through the city. As you go through the city, like, you know, you have all the buildings, all the places going. I need to do some more of those like trees lying around, but I really do like how this is coming along. I think I might leave some trees over here, like a little garden or something. But for the most part, I think this is good. I like this build. We have our food farm. And now that I have you guys here, let's actually have it run the way it should run. So let's put this, I think it's that way, right? And we're gonna do that. That's gonna shoot items up here. Can you see items going up? But I'm picking it up, so that's how we want to see. Yeah, but items are going up. We'll see it over there, and then we'll come over here and do the same thing. Apparently, I didn't do this one properly. Oh, I need a few more hoppers to get this one fully working. All right, so all these items are gonna do their thing on their own, because as you can see, this is almost full, but it's gonna empty out. It's gonna send it all up, and we should see items coming here. There you go. And oh no, I messed up. I actually messed up. I didn't set up the filter. You know, I'm a genius like that. All right, I gotta go set the filter up because this thing is not gonna work, or at least it shouldn't work. It'll work a little, but it'll be broken work. So I gotta go and set filters up. All right, so I finally fixed the sorting system. So now let's actually have this run. The only thing I have to do now is to connect this, and I think it's just that, and this system should be working. We got carrots. All right, so the sorting system is all set up. So carrots are coming in. We should be able to get everything going. All the items are just flowing, which is nice. I love this. Everything is running as expected. But this is our little food system, which I really do enjoy. And we are good to go. I think we're gonna call it here. Hope you all enjoy, as this has been a lot of fun and a little weird to set up. But I'll catch you all later. Your host, Average Gaming. Good night, folks.